This is the #1 video marketing strategy to generate more motivated seller leads, listings, buyer leads as a real estate agent, wholesaler, or investor. In this video, we'll show you step by step how to optimize for YouTube and Google SEO to attract and convert more leads into deals. Let's dive in. Hey everybody, my name is Brady Winder. I'm the content strategist for Carrot.com. For the past few years, I've been helping make video, audio, and written content that converts more leads into deals. For the last 9 years or so, Carrot.com has helped thousands, right now over 8,000 investors and agents build more authority online and get more predictable and consistent lead flow so they can build businesses of freedom and impact. Check out the rest of our YouTube channel where we've got tons of other content from marketing to mindset, podcasts, and more. And if you like this video and find it valuable, make sure to hit like and subscribe. Quick reminder, this is the second video in this series on video marketing. If you haven't watched the first one where we covered everything from ideation, planning to production, etc., make sure to go back and get the 52 free video ideas before watching this video. So now that you've got that finished video, what we're going to cover is how to get that video into YouTube, into Google, and on your website in all of the right spots and all of the right ways. In our own data from over 8,000 agent and investor Carrot websites, we've seen that those executing this video marketing strategy by turning video into written content like we're about to show you, those people are generating nearly 60% more leads than those who are not. And out of all the traffic coming to our members' sites, YouTube is the highest converting at a whopping 8.4%. For quick context, we know that Google search, social media, paid ads are going to be the lion's share. It's the volume. But what this means for you as an agent or an investor is that there's massive low-hanging fruit because not enough people are going in on video, even though it's the highest converting lead source method. So this strategy can be broken down into two parts. So before we get over to the website portion, we're going to show you step by step what to do in YouTube. How to optimize your video for YouTube SEO. So it's time to upload your video. Now you need to make sure you have a YouTube channel. If you don't already have one, go to YouTube, sign in. You're going to sign in with your Google account. Now, if you're creating your YouTube channel, keep in mind that people are going to see the name of your YouTube channel in spots. So just make sure that it's relevant or maybe the same as your business name. As we're walking through this, our YouTube channel is going to look a little bit different. And that's because we have a tool installed in our browser connected to our YouTube account that you need to get if you're going to go into video marketing. And that is TubeBuddy. Another great one is vidIQ, but for the purpose of this video, we're going to be using TubeBuddy because it works really well and we've been using it for years. So now that I'm logged into YouTube, I'm going to go into the top right, I'm going to hit this create, and I'm going to hit upload videos. From here, it's nice and easy. We can pull up our video, we're going to drag it in and let YouTube do its thing, take a couple minutes to upload. Okay, so at this point, YouTube is doing its thing, the video is uploading, and we're gonna start with our title, crafting our title. So this defaults to the file name, and what we're gonna do in here is we're gonna try and craft a title that's relevant to the search phrase that we're trying to rank for in Google and in YouTube. And so for the purpose of this video, with our About Me video, we're trying to get more sellers, more listings. That's the goal. And so one of the phrases we're going to want to put in here is something around what people are searching. If you go to Google, type in something like sell my house or sell my home, Roseburg, Oregon, the city you're in, and you can go to the bottom, look at the suggested search phrases and see what people are searching. That's what you're going to want to title your video after. So for this one, we've got Roseburg real estate agent, because that's what people are searching, sell my house fast with Anthony Beckham. The Beckham Group. Covering all your bases, what people are going to be searching for if they want to sell their home, and you're also covering if people are looking for real estate agents in Roseburg, Oregon. As you can see here, Anthony Beckham is ranking for sell my house fast, Roseburg, Oregon. If you scroll down here, what you'll see is Anthony's website. Sell your house fast in Roseburg, Oregon. And what does it take you to? His website, and there's his About Me video. That's how he's using it to get more listings. The other search term we're going after is real estate agents in Roseburg, Oregon. So we've typed that in and we not only see Anthony down here as well in the results, PS, this is another Carrot site, but sometimes Google will display video results. So if we go over to videos, which this wasn't default on desktop, but a lot of times when you're mobile, videos will often be the first thing to pop up. Anthony's killing it with video, and the top 3 results are Anthony's videos. All right, so now we're at the description. At this point, you don't have your description yet, but I'm going to pretend that we've already gotten it from our video post feature, which we'll cover in a second, by turning your video into written content. So what I'm going to do is take the transcription from video post, I'm going to paste it in here, and then we're going to format it a little bit. What you want to do is get the gist of the video, have some of the search terms that people are searching for in the description, some of the things you've talked about in the video, and break this up into bite-sized chunks. It needs to have enough text in the description for not only YouTube's algorithm, but for your viewers to know what your video is talking about, to give that video its best chance of ranking. So in Anthony's video, we've got a few other things that are going to be really valuable in the description. You're giving them a chance to subscribe to your YouTube channel, and then you're giving them a phone number to call you at, and then ideally right here is where you'll want your campaign tracking link, which we'll cover in the second part of this video. Another valuable thing to put in the video description is you can actually add hashtags so that if people are watching videos related to a certain subject, like home renovation, for example, you can add those hashtags in here. But if people are watching videos about Roseburg, Oregon, maybe they're looking to move to the area, then you can add that hashtag and it'll show up right under the video. So if people click that hashtag, they'll be able to see all the related videos. So one of the most valuable things you can do with your YouTube video is add what's called chapters. Now the way you go about doing this is by simply adding timestamps into the description. So if I go into the description and I type 0:00 intro, that's always going to be your first chapter, that's your intro. Take a look at our video in the YouTube description to see exactly what I'm talking about. Essentially what you're going to want to do is add timestamps into the description, and each of those timestamps should be a topic, what you're talking about for that portion of the video, and it should be directly related to the title of your video, the search terms that people are going after. The YouTube algorithm is looking at those chapter titles in your description, and that's a really powerful way to get your video to show up for different search phrases. Now that you have your transcription in here, you've cleaned it up a little bit, you have your clear call to action with a campaign tracking link to your website, you've added timestamps, aka chapters, into it so people can scrub through your video and YouTube can find it. We're going to move on to the thumbnail. So for your thumbnail, YouTube will either let you choose a still from the video, but ideally you want something a little bit more polished that's going to really pull people in and have just a little bit of curiosity. So for examples of great thumbnails, check out Anthony's YouTube channels and you can kind of see what he's doing. You always want to have your face in it and very limited text, but bolder and high contrast. So we're going to click here, upload thumbnail, and then click on the thumbnail. Sell your Roseburg, Oregon home fast. That's about as much text I would want to put in a thumbnail. It's got a picture of Anthony's face. It looks like an interesting video. As you'll see here, YouTube is already telling you the algorithm doesn't give tags a whole lot of weight in helping your video get ranked, but still a best practice. And so what we'll do is we'll scroll down to our TubeBuddy recommended tags and we'll add a few that are relevant to the title of the video. Moving on through the rest of these settings, most of these are self-explanatory and don't have to do with getting your video ranked in Google. A lot of them you're fine with the default. You're going to want to allow comments and make sure that when people comment with your video, you have your notifications set up in YouTube and that you engage with those comments because that will help your video show up. And finally, we're going to go down to visibility. Make sure that your video is set to public. All right, that's it. We're done with the YouTube portion. We're going to hit publish. And now we're going to take you to the website side and we're going to show you how to use this video to get it to rank in Google to pull in more seller leads. Okay, how to turn your video into written content that Google loves automatically. Now that we're done with the YouTube side, we're going to bring it over into Carrot using the video post feature. And for that, I'm going to toss it over to our very own CEO, Trevor Mock.
Hey guys, this is Trevor with Carrot. By now you guys have planned, you've shot, you've edited, you've uploaded your video to YouTube, and you've started to optimize it based on the other instruction in the series. Now we want to take that and make it even more evergreen by getting it on your website, or what we call an authority hub here at Carrot. So now people can find that video and the written content from that video every single day in Google. One of the things that you guys have to keep in mind with this is Google looks for written content. They need robust written content. Just by posting a video on the website, like most people do, won't cut it. So what we have to do is we have to yank all of the words out of the video and put it in a written format to make a nice little article. I'm going to show you guys how to take that down from an hour-long process to under 5 or 10 minutes. So that about video that you just created, we're going to take that video now and put it on your about page on your Carrot website. Now, that's going to help people to build trust, build comfortability with you, and really see who you are. That's going to be one of the things that helps you stand out at the point where your clients are looking to make a decision. But if you're looking to attract more sellers to you, so you're looking to get more listings, what we can do is we can use the same strategies we've taught before. Use the video marketing guide, use those topics, shoot those short 3 to 10 minute videos about those topics, get them into YouTube like we talked, and now we can get them ranked well in Google for seller focused phrases. Let me take you in here and show you a couple examples. We're going to actually show you right here how this works. The outcome of one of these video posts might look like this. So this one is a buyer focused one, but you can do the same darn thing with sellers as well. And so the end result is an amazing, robust, written piece of content that you didn't have to write, okay? Our system does it. If you don't want to sit down and write content that Google loves, record the short videos and have our system turn that into content that Google loves for you. And the way that we'll do that is this. So you've uploaded your video to YouTube. Go ahead and grab that video URL. Ideally, the 3 to 10 minute max videos where you're speaking and educating throughout the videos, talking about how to sell their house that they inherited, or talking about certain neighborhoods in town, or how to sell my house and stay in it, or whatever your niches are. You're going to pop right in here into the content section under posts and click the add new button. And then once you're in here, it's pretty simple. You just go ahead and select video post. Take that URL from YouTube, copy and paste it in there and click next. Our system's going to yank that video in instantly and the title of it as well. And now you can scroll down here and just for dollars per minute, you can have this content created for you. Our system's going to take it, throw it out there, get it transcribed, yank it back, and within a couple hours, it's going to email you saying, hey, your article is ready. And it's going to look something like this, like I said. So let's kind of dive in and do a couple little basic edits. Once that video post is done and you log into the Carrot system to modify it, how do we actually give it a good chance to rank well in Google now? How do we give it a good chance to actually rank high at the top of Google? So you spent that 10 to 15 minutes creating a piece of content that people are going to see for years and years to come. Well, as you dive into the editor, your video is going to be at the top of that article. Your title from YouTube is going to come in here, but you can edit these titles. You can do anything you want to do at this time. And what I would suggest is popping in here and maybe adding some links to the page. You'll link up your about page, link up some of your location pages. That's really, really good for SEO. And then you can also come in here and make section titles to make it more readable if you want to. You don't have to though. So let's say that this section is about Hillcrest, Roseburg. Maybe I'll type up Hillcrest here, okay? As an example, make it an H2 that's more readable. And then go down here to the SEO section. So this is one of the things that you can do. If you don't know anything about SEO or making a website rank high in Google or search engine optimization, you can use our simple SEO grader tool that can help you get the basics of it down on this page. So if I want to rank well in this example for best neighborhoods in Roseburg, I just come down here and I click the audit tab, and then I put in the keyword that I want to actually rank well in. Our system's going to do an audit on you, and the more of these green check marks that you get, the better optimized that page is going to be. And then up here, the little bubble is going to turn from red, yellow to green. And once you get it there, it's probably good. You can move on and then start to see where that ranks. Anytime you launch a video post, you always want to also go now track the ranking of that keyword. So that keyword you just put in the SEO tool, then you're going to pop over here to rankings and add that in there to track the ranking of it. So you always know where that's going and how it's improving. Okay, so take that best neighborhoods in Roseburg, put it in there. Or if you're going after sellers, selling a house I inherited in Roseburg, or best real estate agents in Roseburg, put that in there and track it. Then you can create what we call a campaign tracking link. And a campaign tracking link is a special link that you can use now for this video post, for this article, to now share on social media, and you'll always be able to tell how many people clicked it and how many of them became a lead, so you can tell which content is actually working and what content is not. So if you want consistent evergreen leads coming in from sellers, from buyers, shoot those short videos. Upload them to YouTube, 3 to 8 minutes long. Then put them into your video post tool so our system can now take them and turn them into amazing written articles for you that Google's going to love, so you can get more of those sellers coming in each and every week.
Okay, your next steps. Now that you've got your video on your website and on YouTube, go back to the video marketing playbook, repeat the same process, and start going after those things that people are searching so you can get more buyer and seller leads. Then check out the other videos we have in this series where we cover some of the common mistakes, best practices, and even more video ideas and things you can do with your video marketing. What was your favorite part of this video? Was it adding timestamps and chapters to your YouTube description, or was it turning that video into written content for your blog? Let us know in the comments, we would love to know. And don't forget to check out the other videos in this playlist in our channel so we can help you out with the rest of your online marketing. And if you found any value in this video whatsoever, please give us a like and subscribe. It goes a long way in letting us know that we're putting out the right type of content for you. And if you have an about video that you've made and you're proud of, give us a link to it in the comments below because we would love to check it out. Until then, we'll see you in the next video. Goes without saying, okay. Goes without saying, and then I'm gonna say it. Yeah, smile, Brady, get your energy back. Don't stab anything. Are we recording? Oh, good. This is a 97-step process.
Welcome to Fractions with Carrot.
Video content, bleh.
Up to me, I delete almost all of it.
Articulate. This is the number one. Okay, here we go. We're recording?
Yeah.